Well, the Vancouver Canucks got just another day at the office. The overtime office, that is. Are you kidding me? Again, going to overtime and coming up with the big point, okay? The big point, the big L, OTL. Are you kidding me? How is this always happening to us? And we got a lot to talk about tonight. Absolutely a lot to talk about tonight. As you know, I do Canucks content that is realistic, passionate, realistic, and honest. If you like that kind of content, people, hit the like and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on all my socials, Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube. Follow me at Kempner Canucks. Absolutely. Okay. I just feels like we're on this wheel. Like, this is what we do. This is what we do. We get to that. We get a point. We go to overtime. We lose. I mean, how many games are we going to lose like this? And of course, we go on the penalty kill in overtime. That didn't help. Didn't help. I don't know. I need a lot of help tonight with you guys, you girls. I'm glad that you're here. I'm thrilled that you're here. Don't get me wrong. But it's getting frustrating. So here's the big question for tonight. What was the biggest takeaway from this game this evening? Okay, what was the biggest? Post in the comments right now, whether you're watching this during live stream or you're watching it later. What was your biggest takeaway from tonight? We got a number of things to talk about. So we'll get into here. We'll get into a lot of things. But, you know, Marcus is like another blown lead. Yeah, frustrating. Frustrating, right? Absolutely frustrating. I love Big Tang Warrior. JT Miller, who needs Petey, right? Right? Because at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, JT Miller was on fire. 4.9. 4.9. 2 goals, 2 assists. I mean, people are like, we should trade him. Really? How many players get 4 points in a game? And, you know, Petey used to do stuff like this, too. It's been a long time since both of them did this. This is the thing. JT Miller was on fire. Like, if we didn't have JT tonight, it's over. It's over. We don't even get to overtime. I know it's a team effort. It's a team game. But let's be honest. Now, the first one was an angry goal. Let's get to the goals. Let's get to the goals. Let's talk about all of them because we can talk about JT Miller in every single one of these. So, and then, you know, Suzuki gets 3 points. Canadiens stay hot with the overtime win. All right. Let's look at this one. Okay. Edge goal. This, by the way, I like it because Niels Höglander gets the assist on this bad boy. So it gets dumped in. They fight it. Höglander comes out with the battle. Comes out with it. Watches this. Watch this little move. Pass. Wham. Angry shot. Scores. I like that. I want to see it again. Look at Höglander has really struggled this year. That is a great, great move by him. Look at the effort, the fight. 3 guys are here. Let's pass across. Boom. Nice goal. I love that. I love that. Absolutely. And then this one is Lekkerimäki. By the way, crazy that he's playing tonight because of injury. Passes it over. Lekkerimäki comes down, shoots it, and JT Miller picks up the garbage and puts it in. Puts it in. They all count. He wasn't even really celebrating. He's like, really? That went in? Are you kidding me right now? And then speaking of Lekkermacky, he had a great night tonight. He gets it up the middle. JT passes it to Besser. Besser over to Lekkermacky. Myers on the side. He's not passing it to Myers, guys. Boom. Snipes it. Absolutely snipes it. And then this is the one. It's like, really, we're at it here. It's 4-3 Montreal. How in the world do we let this go? How do we let this in? It's like, are you kidding me? Off of Quinn Hughes and in. And the way he raised his hand, like, yeah, like it's like, dude, you just shot it off our defenseman by accident. And this one's the beauty right here. Quinn gets the puck, passes it over to JT, and he does his classic, I'm going to snipe it from here, pass it across to DeBrusque for the one-timer. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then we lose in overtime. Frustrating watching this, right? So we get outshot only by 4, no big deal. They killed us on face-offs tonight. Let's stop sharing. Oops, I should go back to sharing this. My bad, everyone. Please forgive me. Talk real quick, and then we'll get into some of the conversation. So 8 penalty minutes for the Canucks, 39 hits. We out-hit everyone. It's just crazy how much we do that. Block shots, smoked them. Same giveaway, 16 each. That's awful. That's 2 bad teams right there, right? 4-3 for takeaways, and somehow we lose this game. Close game. Close game, everyone. Absolutely close game. Here's the other thing. Hughes came back. He was supposed to be week to week. He comes back. Petey's only 1 week away. They both go on the road trip. Petey doesn't play tonight. Hughes does. I was shocked to hear that. Hughes does. Hughes does. We play so much better with Hughes. We know that. That's craziness. I thought for sure it was going to be Petey was going to play first. Nope. Quinn Hughes. MVP. Hart Trophy candidate. Like that's the guy right there. That's the guy right there. Amazing. And then, unfortunately, we got news that Dakota Joshua is now on the IR, and now Forbert leads the game. What is with all the injuries this year? Like, has there been another team in the entire NHL that have had more injuries to their stars than the Vancouver Canucks? I would argue no. The only team that I think that's close, I know every team struggles with injuries, guys and girls, but at the end of the day, maybe Colorado? Maybe? I mean, McKinnon wasn't injured. Makar wasn't injured, right? I mean, or were they missing McKinnon? It's crazy. Crazy. And then Lekkermacky gets brought up, and my goodness, my gracious, what a night that he had. I mean, part of it is he was playing with JT Miller, but that snipe he had, that was impressive, everyone. That was impressive. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on the game. I'm going to dive into the thoughts. Right before that, I'm going to hit the promo, and we'll get into your thoughts. So glad that you're here, and we'll talk. All right, let's dive into the great comments from our great fans. Let's do the most obvious one right now. We suck. Japan 4. I don't know if I would say we suck. I mean, I think if we lost like 5-1 to Montreal, then I would say we suck. But I hear what you're saying. It's frustrating, right? Japan 4. Biggest takeaway is JT Miller, 4 points, 100%. Mark says it can get worse. That's true. We're all doing well, Andrew. Yep. How's that prescription for more Höglander going for you now, Rev? I know. I've been wanting to see him turn it around. You know what? Joshua's been he has really struggled. He hasn't played really well. Played 2 great games in a row. then goes on the IR. It's like, are you kidding? And then it's like, can we get Höglander to do anything? Then makes a beautiful pass to JT. I love it. I love it. I'll take anything at this stage. Guy had over 20 goals last year. That's great scoring. That's great bottom six scoring. That's the thing. I think he's frustrated. It's good to see him have some success tonight. I love it. David W. says the biggest takeaway is throwing defense under the bus. Almost 70% of the regular season games from October, during which they've allowed at least 3 goals. Yeah, it's not been pretty, man. It's not been pretty, right? But I don't think we played really bad at all. And then Stuart, yeah, we went to overtime. Absolutely went to overtime. Lost in overtime. We faced a hot cap. We faced a hot Caps who showed up physically tonight. Hot Caps? What are we, Canadians? Hot Habs? Is that what you meant to say? Yeah, they were hot, but still, like they're brutal. Serious case of the terminal DSTL syndrome today. Yeah, I'm lucky Mackey seemed fine with Miller. I mean, that's a positive, right? Or a big positive. I generally thought Tyler Myers had a great game. Yeah, I mean, he played so much better tonight. It was really nice to see. And he should have scored. That he pinged it off the post, guys. He's like literally that far away from scoring a beautiful goal. Yeah, he had a solid night. You're right, Jarvis. What was Höglander thinking of not getting off when he lost the stick? I don't know. Not a coincidence. JT Miller looked like a beast the day the other JT quit. The other day. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of fire in Vancouver. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of drama. I think he just said, you know what, guys? I'm going out there. I'm going to play hard tonight. Andrew says a couple of bad penalties, couple of bad bounces. We played a hard-fought game and earned our 1 point. That's right. You're right, actually. That's a great way to look at it. Callum, our next 10 games are against real NHL teams. We better sort things out soon. Yep. Yeah, league of parity, and there's some really good teams out there. So we're about to find out. And I know there's people think it's bad now. If we just go on a major losing streak, we're hooped. I mean, what do you say? I don't assume we're going to lose all the next 10 games. Let's just be honest, right? I wish we'd won tonight. That was an important game. Pain and suffering. Okay. I mean, I understand it's frustrating losing in overtime to a team with Montreal's record, but at the end of the day, I mean, like Andrew said, it could have been way worse. I think it was Andrew that said it. Could have been way worse. I don't know, whoever said that. Canucks won 19 faceoffs, Habs 27. That's insane. Habs have been on fire lately. Going to be a tough trip. Yeah, you're right, Jack. Petey should be back on Wednesday. I hope so. Forbert came back. I think it was a dead leg or the likes. Right. Good point. Good night, Callum. Those next 10 games may very well mean the difference between the Canucks at worst getting to stay remotely close to the Western Conference playoff race or drop very far out. True. Could be. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't Makar, was it? It wasn't McKinnon, was it? I wish someone responded to Lekkermankin and go, yeah, that would have been nice. Michael, tank the season, take the lottery pick, then wreck the league next year with Lekkermankin and Wielander. I hope that you're kidding on that. This is what I don't understand. I've seen people comment like this, Michael. Why would you tank with this team? Get healthy. Go make the playoffs. Make some noise. I don't know. I'm not here to have another season where we miss the playoffs. And if we were going to tank, we should have tanked the Bedard year. That was the year we should have tanked. But But nope. We're gonna let Demko come back and rain on the tank for Bedard parade. Still upset about that. Demko's just too good. Canucks top 6 players have all missed time. Avs injured too, but not McKinnon and McCarr. That's what I'm saying. Or Rantanen. Their depth is what got hit. So that's my thing is, Jack, we've been the most injured team in the NHL, and we're still technically in a playoff spot or close to it. It's over until it's over. It's not over until it's over. I give the Canucks a 50-50 chance of seeing playoff action this season, given their issues, including, for starters, the appalling lack of defensive awareness on the roster. The botch guy, good to see you, my friend. JT Miller, just the guy you've loved since day one. You would prefer over Petey. I think for you and I, man, we want them both. But how to spell Vancouver Canucks? Just like that. Meant Habs. I know. No big deal. Trade Höglander to the moon. I don't know. He was pretty good tonight. I mean, I guess the one play wasn't so good. I think Höglander should play with JT all the time. Played well with him. Just took an unfortunate penalty. Yeah, he did. Nothing is perfect is in the building. Russ, how you doing? The Canucks must be happy to be away from all the extra media that's around when they are at home. My question is this. It seems like it's a league-wide conversation. If you go, Russ, as you and I being YouTubers, I'm scrolling through every single video on the Canucks drama is like national as well as local. Like, it is crazy. It is the number one topic in the NHL, in my opinion. So, only themselves to blame. 2-goal blown lead again. Who saw that coming? Apparently, all of us. My excuse is I'm feeling sick tonight. Okay. You missed my burn. JT quit. Not talking about JT Miller like that. I like that, JT. Anyways, yes, I agree. Japan Ford, losing in overtime after we give up 2 is a problem again. Yes, you're right. You're right. Calvin, I really like the pep and JT's steps this game. Yeah, I mean, he looked really good tonight. Make the playoffs. Anything can happen. Andrew, that's what I'm saying. You and I are on the same page, man. All this doom and gloom Vancouver talk, I'm telling you, like, I should show you guys this stuff. This is insane. This is insane. This stuff that I've been talking about with everyone's saying, who should we trade? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, what about just get healthy, right? Let's just look at that. So tonight, Miller, 2 goals, 2 assists, 3 shots, 2 blocks, 6 hits, plus 3. I don't know what else you want him to do. What else do you want him to do, everyone? Let me show you this. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but I want to show you this thing. Have you seen these that I make? We're going right here. Okay, so going to my Twitter page, okay? Or my X page, I should say. Here we are, going live right now, talking right now, okay? Have you seen this? Have you seen this, guys? I make these Canucks news things. I've been forgetting to do this. Here's my newest one. Canucks news. Canucks fans are divided. I talk about the injuries are piling up. Joshua. Talk about Vilander in here. Go check it out. Facebook and on X is where I post those. I think I might even post it on Instagram. Okay, look at that. This is my idea. Okay, this is exactly what the Canucks should do. Get healthy, make the playoffs, make noise in the playoffs. End of story, everyone. End of story. There's no other plan. There's no other thing that they don't want to do. That's the plan. So people are like, who should you trade? Don't trade anyone. Just go, make the playoffs. Anything can happen. Just get healthy. Got 101 people in here. Hit the like and subscribe, people. It's great to have you here. Nothing is perfect says Canucks have the 9th most man games lost, 27 for goalies, 41 for defense, and 26 for forwards. This also doesn't include Miller's personal leave. What other team? No other team has done this. Just saying. Depth is our game. I mean, we need it, right? But we've lost stars, though, Andrew. Canucks need to watch how Montreal plays. May learn something. Well, they saw it firsthand tonight, right, Marcus? Yeah, it's another 10 games that Miller missed. That's crazy. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised somehow if we pulled it out in the playoffs. Florida made it to finals with a mediocre record. Looks very similar to this year for us. As long as we peak in March and in April. By the way, I just realized I don't think I set my lineup for my hockey pool, and I might not have. I've got JT Miller in both of my hockey pools. Oh, it looks like I did. It looks like I did. Let's see. Come on, please. JT. Yes! Started JT Miller in both leagues. Let's go. I'm winning 11-0 after Monday night. To be honest, Jack says, I wouldn't be surprised somehow if we pulled it out in the playoffs. Florida made the finals with a mediocre record. Looks very similar to us this year as long as we don't peak in March or April. There you go. Jack, that's the most positive thing you said in a while. Even Steve Dangle stopped yapping about the Leafs for a bit to talk about the Canucks. Exactly. We're the number one theme being talked about for all the wrong reasons. Anything can happen. Sounds like Elliot Friedman in here. Yeah. I'm telling you guys right now, the injuries are killing us. Absolutely killing us. When will Niels stop taking untimely penalties? I don't know. I mean, every night, Alfred, isn't it? We just talk about somebody. It's all different. It's like it's Myers' bad penalty. It's Susie with a bad penalty. It's Juleson with a bad penalty. It's now Niels Höglander with a bad penalty. Like that's just been our MO. Like eventually we just got to stop taking bad penalties. I know that's super easy to say, right? Yeah, Stuart, it's 2025, and we're still getting points in overtime. Yeah, especially in the offensive zone, you're right. How to spell Stanley Cup? Can win the Stanley Cup 2025 Vancouver Canucks. Canucks win the Stanley Cup 2025. I mean, I'm not there yet, but that's positive thinking right there. Might be ludicrous thinking as well, but hey, got to cheer this team on anyways, right? Live, it will be. Oh no, sorry. It will be interesting if I can find a video of Steve Dangle on the Canucks, particularly if it's on his own YouTube page. There may be no. It's the SDPN one. It is. I've been feeling like one of the only positive fans lately. I know that's just not true, but it feels like I know the negativity is crazy. Florida has had a mediocre record because they have a new coach and a system. They were a President's Trophies winner the year before. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's not easy to do, right? It's like, hey, just Florida was mediocre and they won. We could do the same. It's like it's hard to do. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, they talked about that. Hey, Curtis, good to see you. Happy New Year, Rome. It's a free feeding frenzy out there, Andrew. People tend to forget both guys are on long-term contracts. They have repeatedly said they haven't requested trade. Other fan bases think they'll have leverage and think that we accept a trash offer. Yeah, that's not happening. Noah, we lost 4-5. Yep. Good to see you, Rome. I really wish Alvin picked up. Kaliev instead of the Rangers as a rental. If he liked him, he can stay, but that ship has sailed. Would have been a nice pickup. They also forget this, that Alvin and Rutherford, don't get it twisted. Canucks have all the leverage, not the crappy Rangers. I wouldn't say we have all the leverage, but yeah, we're not making a bad trade. Yeah, they were ahead of us for waivers. We had nothing we could do there. Just make the playoffs. The Nucks are built for the playoffs. I think that is the plan and the goal. Yeah, and penalties aren't called in the playoffs. You got to shoot somebody, or no blood, no foul, or no penalty, give blood, play hockey, all that stuff. Jumped on late. Why did have Hogues on the ice so late? Not a good defender and can't score. I mean, he had the beautiful pass to JT Miller to score the first goal. So I don't know. Who said yes? Oh, because the Rangers said yes. I mean, honestly, we just need another D-man. It'll make a huge difference. Hronek is back at the end of the month, too. No, it's supposed to be February, man. So I don't know how late in February. Rome, if Tocchet ever learned to call a timeout, they might have won a couple games. I know, especially the Kraken. I'm with you. St. Louis was last and not good and got good goaltending and won. I mean, that's true. That's true. That's a better example. Dead last, guys. Dead last. Won the cup. Petey and Miller need to make a couple TikToks together. The Canucks could use multi D-men, although those may only come this offseason at the earliest. That's true. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? TikTok dances together. Victor, good to see you. Happy New Year to you as well. We are in serious need of help on our back end to make the playoffs. That's what we all think. Management hasn't pulled trigger yet, so either the prices are too high or they just want to make they still believe in this team. Count coach Bangkok, coach Bang. I don't know what that means. I love Big Hog, but yeah, he's struggling this year. No one demon will solve the issue. Mike, you're right. It's got to be a team play, but we need better play from our defensemen. That's just end of story. I think you split Huggy and Ronnie. It's obvious Huggy doesn't need them. Yeah, I don't think he needs them. We just don't have another right-handed shot defenseman that could do it. That's why I would love for us to trade for Noah Dobson. But I don't know what that would cost. Well, it's the last week of January, but people say February. But they don't believe in the medical staff. Probably the first game in February or the last week. Okay. Still a long ways away. I think they're a solid team when we're healthy, man. I'm with you. They need to shake. Yeah. Do you need? Do they? Yeah. The Ducks need some serious help. I mean, it's not like we're a bottom 5 team, guys. It's we're in the playoff hunt. So I'm a little. I find that this is a common thing that Canucks fans are saying. So, I know healthy is the key. Yeah, we. I don't know. Yeah, Myers played well tonight with Hughes for sure. I don't know if anyone agrees with this, but it might just be me. But would you think they might have fired Tocchet? I don't think they're going to fire Tocchet. Guys, last year, here's the thing. Rick Tocchet won Coach of the Year. Do I think he's struggling? Yes. Does that mean that I think he should be fired? No. So, Curtis, to answer your question, I don't think they're going to fire Tocchet. Besides the loss, we are doing okay for the downs we have. I'm with you, Calvin. Martin, the team needs to put out something on social media or media that they are playing as a team to calm everyone down. What do you mean they're playing as a team? I don't understand that. Tocchet ain't going anywhere. I agree. Tocchet does have a long leash. I like his interviews too. He knows what he's talking about. Who would knock us out of the playoffs? Calgary or Utah are the only ones close to us. They are skidding too. We should be fine, especially when healthy. I've seen Sportsnet say that too. Yeah, Tocchet and Rutherford are good buddies. Things have to be really bad for the. I mean, the way Canucks fans talk, it sounds like it's really bad, but no, the media and the fan base need to stop feeding the BS. No. Mike, you can't blame the media and the fans for this. Even though they're feeding it, they're feeding it for sure. Don't get me wrong, but Alvin said what he said. He had an opportunity to close the door on the Pettersson rumors, and he kept the door open for trade. Now, whether he was joking or whatever, at the end of the day, you kept the door open. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. It just adds fuel to the fire. Tocchet may not be perfect, coach, but this roster is full of holes, and that's the bigger problem. I would say the team is loaded with injuries. It is riddled with injuries. Yeah, he did start. I don't know if he had started it, but he put fuel on the fire that was already going. I mean, you've had players come out and say, yeah, there's been a rift. So it's a real thing. Whether it's still a real thing, we don't know. And then all of a sudden it's like they can't coexist and yada yada yada. Oh, Daniel showed up tonight, very beginning. Of course, if we don't blow the 2-goal lead, we aren't in that position. They might be the worst team in the league right now playing with the lead. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Juleson, Soucy, Desharnais, and Myers, man, cost us the game. Less blame on Myers, more on Desharnais, Soucy, and Juleson. You've been frustrated with the defense and our defensive play this year. They keep turning the puck over to Montreal, get stuck in our zone, then Soucy or Juleson get caught out of position. I'd rather sit Juleson and put Breezeball. If anything, I hate absolute stupid throw pucks at the Montreal sticks on the end. Yeah, on the exit. Yeah, the whole team is struggling. It's been a struggle. Alfred at the beginning said Canucks couldn't even keep a lead. Yeah, good point. Good point. You believe in the Canucks goaltending? I mean, Lankinen, he's been great this year. He's been great. He missed that one. The first goal and the last goal on Lankinen were very similar goals. And I'm like, ooh, is that a weak spot for him? Gad said, are we talking about Gad off of Sportsnet? He said that he doesn't think that the Canucks are going to miss the playoffs. People are freaking out because we're not in one of the top 3 spots in the division, but I don't care as long as we make it. I know we're good, so I don't care about home ice advantage. We suck at home anyways. Great point, Jack. We suck at home. That's why I made that video, Jack. This one. Did I keep it up here? Changing our mentality. If you haven't watched this, you need to go watch this, guys. This is a great video I made about changing our mentality about our team. Absolutely. You need to go check that video out. There's been so many. Guys, every video that you make right now about Petey or Miller gets tons of views. It's crazy. Did I see the Brendan Morrison interview? No, I did not. There still are the St. Louis Blues, so as much as the Canucks have a 50-50 chance of seeing play of action, they are in that spot because of many issues. I agree. Ronnie gets back, and all the D slots are in. So yeah, Hronek, you mean, right? David, St. Louis is too far back, and the Canucks ceiling is way higher. It's more like 80% we make it. Yeah, I don't know if it's 50%, but it's not high. I think David W's got a great point. Brad Richardson interview. Yeah, everyone's seen that one. Yeah. I'm going to do a video on this about the fan base being divided. I don't know. I was thinking about doing it tonight, but it's too late. I'm exhausted. And the Canucks are road warriors, so let's see how we do. Yeah, Brad Richardson. That was a very interesting interview for sure. Cup confirmed, right? Yeah, we're going to win it. No problem. Desharnais and Juleson need to stop trying to block shots and let the goalie save it, right? Well, at least we got 1 point. Still in a playoff run, Dreamer. Good point. I haven't watched it, but I will. Yeah, go check it out. It's really good. Yeah, I mean, the fan base is divided. I got to do a video on that. See how exhausted Hughes looked after the game? He looked so sick of the BS. Everyone's tired of it. Everyone's tired of that. Canucks aren't going to make the playoffs, only getting loser points. Rome. We're so injured. We could totally still make it. Don't lose faith, buddy. Believe in blue. That hit on Lekermacki was on the edge. Need a big Z-type player to protect the young guns? Yeah. They try to keep them. Just wanted a little bit more. Yeah, I say Ronnie for Hronek. I don't know. Desharnais has been better recently. That's a great point. You know what? Again, tonight, noticeable, tough to play against, like that, like what I'm seeing. I hope he continues it. Maybe Tim Hortons brings back roll up the rim, cup of coffee. Maybe. Loser points help us make playoffs. Absolutely. I mean, we need to get some of those overtime wins, but I'm going to do a video on this. So I'm not going to talk about that tonight. Drop shot. I mean, I should honestly make a graphic and do the video tonight. That's what I should really do. That's what I should do. Would you guys be on if I made a graphic and went live at like 10:30? Would you be on? Could we do it? Could we pull it off? Would you stick around? Would you know? Is that the topic you guys want to talk about? Who would you rather keep? Because I could do that. Let me know. Post it in the comments. I just have to make a graphic. Maybe we can be like LA in 2012 and beat the Oilers in 5 in the first round, make a run to the cup. Who knows, man? I know. Doesn't matter where you finish as long as you make it. We won the division last year. We could have easily lost first round. Why Patterson didn't play? Was he hurt? Yes, Mike, he was hurt. Miller was excellent tonight. Absolutely. Oh, Soul Search wants me to do the video. Wish Z was still a Canuck. Yeah, that contract's massive. Desharnais is on the Oilers, who almost won a cup, so he has potential. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I'll always be here. Trev, you should know by now. I know, like Woodsy for Sherwood. Miller Hughes were good tonight. That goal by Lekermacki is fantastic too. We should be playing all the time. Okay. Honestly, okay, guys, I'm gonna make the video. Okay, I'm gonna make the video. I'll be back on at 10:30. We're gonna do a half an hour video. We're gonna talk about the fan base is divided. Miller versus Pedersen. Okay, I'm shutting down the stream. We have 152 people in here. We're shutting down the stream. I'm gonna do it, and I need to do a poll. You're right. I need to do a poll. I actually seen all the polls already, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. Going to shut it down. 92, 93 out of 100, 101 points. I had 85. That's craziness. Okay. Shutting it down. Have a good night. I'll see you in 15 minutes. 15 minutes or maybe just a little bit more than that. I'm hoping to do it in 15 minutes or less. Go get something to drink. I'll be back right away.
Wow.